shot.
We can.
No, the glass is not in the picture.
Oh, it's not in the picture.
No
No
problem.
Yeah,
As long as you don't move it because of the audio.
do you want me to refer back to you by your first name? What
No,
is
don't,
it?
don't,
Just
don't speak to me. as
no,
well.
no personalization. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Camera's rolling.
Okay. So, Marco, just for the purpose of the edit, could you tell me your name and your position, please?
Yes, my name is Marco Ferroni. I run the Syngenta Foundation for Sustainable Agriculture. We operate as an incubator for what we call scalable solutions for small-scale farmers in developing countries and emerging markets.
Okay. Marco, tell me the importance of a conference and forum such as this one you've been at today.
This conference is extremely important in that it drives home the point about the need for a multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach to things. When I say things, I mean in my case agriculture. We operate in agriculture. We work with and for and by small-scale farmers. Our various projects, for example, that have often to do with technology generation and also risk management in agriculture. Now, those things are inherently interdisciplinary, even inside of the discipline or the sector of agriculture. But the sector of agriculture is not enough as we try to address the needs of farmers, particularly small-scale, resource-poor farmers in so-called developing countries. There are health issues that are very important, as well as many other issues. And this conference, which is devoted to the question of One Health, helps drive home the point of the relevance of a multidisciplinary approach.
And specifically, what have you taken away from the conference that you believe is going to help in your area?
What I'm taking away is the need.
What I'm taking away from the One Health conference?
Do you want to ask again? Or just,
Yeah.
What I'm taking away from the One Health conference is the relevance again of listening to each other, listening to specialists and practitioners from various disciplines because of the multidisciplinary nature of the problem that we are working on. And this is actually much less trivial than it may sound when I just say we need to listen to each other. We need to debate too. We need to understand each other's points of view and so on. Because it is very easy to get bogged down in your priorities, that maybe you have institutional priorities, so you need to deliver against those institutional priorities. It's difficult to forget other aspects, but those other aspects may be important to help you deliver on your own institutional priorities. And so it's a good thing to be thinking about this. The problematic that we're addressing, which is in the end a development problematic. It's from my perspective an agricultural and food security issue, but then from another perspective, such as in particular public health, it's a nutrition perspective, it's a health of the farmer perspective. A farmer with malaria cannot be a productive farmer, so you've got to look at these things across sectors.
Marco, just tell me a little more about currently what your organisation and what you are doing.
The Syngenta Foundation for Sustainable Agriculture works with farmers essentially to help develop and deliver to them technologies that are relevant to them, number one. Number two, to work with them and through partners usually to help generate risk management tools that may not be there at the reach of farmers as long as they're unattended, if I can use that term. And then also, very importantly, we try to link farmers to markets, in particular to remunerative, predictable supply chains, where the fruits of their efforts, if they work more, if they use improved inputs and thereby increase yields, those yields need to be evacuated in a sense from the farm once subsistence consumption needs are satisfied. And links to markets are an essential component of rewarding the farmer for that extra effort that is implied in intensification.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
So what are you doing with this?
We are offering, we're going to use it as a build a package that tells us the story of the conference, tells us the importance of the One Health conference. And as you pointed out, we're showing areas of disciplines that have been brought together and the importance of that. And we're going to build a package for social media, but we're also going to give it to